The horror genre has always been an interest to me, and it's always interesting to see the development of the genre since its origins in the 1920s. So when you hear such iconic horror authors such as Stephen King saying, "I have seen the future of horror fiction, and its name is Clive Barker," you know it's going to be good. So Clive Barker is the author of the novel The Hellbound Heart, which is the movie that Hellraiser, the 1987 film, is based upon. The film starts off with Frank Cotton, a traveller and purveyor of forbidden pleasures, purchasing a small Rubik's Cube-like box off a mysterious peddler. But honestly, you wouldn't really want to solve this Rubik's Cube box. Feckin' hell no. He then attempts a sacred ritual which, if he solves this puzzle, will give him pleasures like he's never known. When the box is solved, it summons these creatures called Cenobites, which as the lead Cenobite Pinhead would describe himself as
explorers in the further regions of experience, demons to some, angels to others.
They like to cause pleasure to humans using hooks and chains, but they take it a little too far with poor old Frank here and just rip him to feckin' shreds. But he's not fully dead. He's more like a mass of guts and bone underneath the floorboards. Frank's brother and his family then move into the house, and during the move-in process, Larry snags his hand on a nail and starts to drip blood everywhere. The blood drips under the floorboards, thus reincarnating Frank. But once again, he's not fully formed. He's more just like a gross pile of guts that can talk and walk. Larry's wife Julia, who's had a love affair with Frank in the past, must lead men to the house and kill them so that Frank may take their blood and flesh to gain that which he lost. Which seems a bit weird. It takes so many men to reincarnate him fully, but it only took like a little drop of blood to bring him back to life to begin with. Anyway, Larry's daughter Kirsty then finds the skinless Frank and learns of their horrible secret. She then comes into possession of the box and has to bargain her way up the Cenobites' torture. So when people think of Hellraiser, they think of the Cenobites and Pinhead in particular. But the Cenobites weren't really the focus for this film. It goes to show that even though they're not the main plot, they caused such an influence to produce a sequel. And another. And another. And another. And oh for fuck. Ugh. These sequels tend to focus more on Pinhead and the story of how he came to be. But like, that's for another video. In short, Hellraiser is a great film and feels like you're stuck in some sort of weird dream that you can't get out of. It's an acquired taste for film buffs, but if you want to be freaked out of your mind at some of the crazy and over-the-top gore, then you should definitely check it out. It definitely sets itself apart from any of the other horror movies of its time. And of course, if you asked Pinhead if you want to see this film, he would just say,
"This isn't for your eyes."
Oh, and by the way, you better like and share this video, cause if you don't,
We'll tear your soul apart.